Hey everyone, welcome to another video. If you haven't already, please subscribe if you're into film content as it helps the channel a lot. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new film from the Russo brothers, The Grey Man. So let's get into it. So this one has some pretty mixed reviews here, and I get it. There are things in here that work really well, and there are things in this that are just plain bad. Before I dive into what I don't like with this film, I want to start positively and talk about what I like. And despite its flaws, The Grey Man is quite a fun movie to watch, especially if you can turn your brain off and just enjoy an action movie that doesn't seem to go beyond what it is. I think the best parts to this film are both the beginning and the end. It feels like this movie gets off to a really strong start. It's so nice to have Ryan Gosling back in a film again. This is his first film since First Man, and to be honest with you, that was pretty much the sole reason why I chose to watch this film and why I was excited to watch it. To me, he is a top 5 actor in the last 20 years. He can do it all, and with The Grey Man and its opening scene, it feels like he's doing a similar thing to what he did in Drive, which is just this kind of quiet badass. The opening is well shot, and the opening fight scene was very creative and set the tone for this movie brilliantly.
No. This is good.
No.
This is good.
Michael.
This is fine.
As I said with Ryan Gosling, the performance is really great as always. He is probably the best part to this movie. Chris Evans and Ana de Armas are in this as well, and I think Chris Evans is great as this cartoonish villain. He is also an excellent actor, and he delivers again. I'm actually kind of surprised that Ana de Armas didn't really have the strongest performance, but I think that is because she's really not given too much to do from the writing. I also think this film is very well paced. I've seen some criticisms that this is boring, and I don't really understand that. This film has real flaws that definitely affect the quality of this, but I wouldn't say it's boring. The action sequences are mostly well shot, and there are enough quips and progressions in the story for this to be exciting enough.
It's just so exciting, isn't it?
I feel that with all of this being said, there was a huge missed opportunity here with this stacked cast. I don't understand why the Russos decided to barely have Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans in the same scene together. These are two fantastic performers, and the one or two scenes that they're in together are really great. However, they're doing their own thing in different locations for most of this movie, and while these two characters are linked together, it would have been nice to see these two work with each other a little more.
Okay, that should be a no-brainer.
Now, in terms of outright negatives, it's kind of dawning on me that the Russos don't really understand how humans talk to each other, because at times the dialogue can be really bad. The screenplay is easily the weakest part to this film, and without the use of excellent actors like Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, I could easily see this film crumbling into something really garbage. The Russos, once again, are trying to do what they did with the film Cherry, which is trying to prove to everyone after doing Marvel movies that they're these really creative directors and are more than what the Marvel movies are. However, a lot of the creative choices that they seem to make seem really try-hard. While I do like the attempt, these creative choices, especially with the camera, don't benefit the film much, if at all. The same goes for the editing. For an action film, this was edited quite poorly, where at points it seemed as if they didn't watch over the movie enough to tidy up some final edits, which is a shame seeing as this is a $200 million budget. The same goes for when the CGI is used. There are some massive action set pieces that probably could not ever be done unless CGI was used, but it was really poorly done. There's a plane sequence in particular where CGI is used, and it looks really bad, almost as if this movie came out 15 years ago. Now, going back to being a little more positive, I did enjoy the more hand-to-hand action sequences. It's just those big CGI ones felt closer to something out of the Fast and Furious franchise. When it goes into fistfights and more melee combat, they are very well shot and are very brutal and creative. Usually some of the best scenes in this feature this type of combat, and there is enough of it here for this movie to feel enjoyable. Overall, while The Grey Man isn't a film I would tell you to watch straight away, if you're bored and are just looking for a dumb fun action movie with a handful of great performances, you can do a lot worse than The Grey Man. The film is flawed and isn't one I will seek out to watch again, but I think this is worthy of my baseline recommendation of a 3.5 out of 5 because I had fun with this, and it's so nice to see Ryan Gosling back in a film.
Good to have you back.
Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Look forward to more videos soon. I have a lot more planned, so look out for those videos. Remember to like and subscribe as it really helps the channel, and let me know what you think about The Grey Man. I'm sure there are some differing opinions on this one. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.